Good morning, everyone. My name is Ewa Bańkowska, and I'm Deputy Director of the Microfinance Center. Welcome to this virtual conference titled Social Finance Vibe 2024, Leadership and Diversity. In fact, it's the fourth edition of this MFC annual learning event under this brand. We are delighted to see 500 participants registered from 75 countries. We cordially welcome all of you, MFC members, partners, and all social finance enthusiasts. We would like to express our gratitude to all conference partners. The European Commission is the strategic partner and sponsor of this event. The content partners include Social Inclusive Finance Technical Assistance Program called SIFTA, managed by the European Investment Bank under InvestEU Advisory Hub. The Council of Europe Development Bank, Impulse, the Frankfurt School of Finance and Management, Axion, FEBEA, Euclid Network, National Contact Point for Financial Instruments. Thank you all for supporting this learning event. Let me move to one of the main items on this morning agenda. I would like to introduce our distinguished guest, Ms. Andriana Sukova. Ms. Sukova is Deputy Director-General at the Directorate-General for Employment, Social Affairs and Inclusion at the European Commission. She will officially open and welcome you to the conference. Ms. Sukova, it is an honor to have you among us today. We look forward to your opening remarks. The floor is yours.
Good morning, and I hope that everybody can see and hear me. First, I would like to thank the European Microfinance Center for the invitation to take part in this year's Social Finance Vibe conference. And I don't need to tell you how important it is that we support with microfinance anybody who needs assistance, who has not access to financial possibilities and financial sources, but has very good ideas. And there is a lot of untapped potential in micro and social finance. And you as organizations are there to cover that need and also tap on the potential. If finance is like water, we have to be making everything possible to make sure that all areas of a crop field are irrigated. And we will bring finance where it is needed and missing with all of you. The President of the European Commission, Ms. von der Leyen, wrote to the new members of the College in all their mission letters that the Commission will be closer to people and businesses where it really matters with practical support and sustained investment. The partnership between the Commission and the microfinance sector can give a significant contribution to achieving that. A strong social Europe is about people and their well-being. That is the commitment of the European Pillar of Social Rights, which remains our guiding framework for work and action in the next years. Your work is also important to reach the targets of the action plan of the European Pillar of Social Rights by 2030, especially on the reduction of number of people at risk of poverty and social exclusion, and halve the gender employment gap. And we also value your contribution on the green transition with your loans supporting energy efficiency investments, for the support to skills and training with your personal loans dedicated to students and micro entrepreneurs, and of the housing loans for renovation and rent deposits. My colleagues will discuss in the duration of today and tomorrow more about the evolution of our financing programs for microfinance and social enterprise finance, but I would like to give a short overview of what we are doing to support these sectors. Under the InvestEU program, we have 2.8 billion euro allocated to promote social investment and skills until 2027. Microfinance and social enterprise finance are two of the main policy priorities of InvestEU, along with social impact and innovation, education, training and skills, and social infrastructure. Under the program, the European Investment Fund has signed guarantee agreements for microfinance and social enterprises for an amount of 273 million euro. The expected portfolio of the operations will deliver 3 billion euro for the final beneficiaries. Additionally, another InvestEU implementing partner and the partner of this event today, the Council of Europe Development Bank, has approved 100 million euro of loans for a framework operation on microfinance and social economy finance. The European Commission has ensured that InvestEU, beyond its financial support, also provides microfinance institutions advisory support through the Advisory Hub and specifically through the Social Inclusive Finance Technical Assistance, SIFTA, which you have already referred to. Since 2022, capacity building workshops benefited already more than 2,600 participants. We are pleased that Microfinance Center participates in the consortium deploying the dedicated advisory support initiative. Through SIFTA, we are supporting also the European Code of Good Conduct for Microcredit Providers. The code is a self-regulation tool and quality label for microfinance. Up to now, there are 69 institutions from 18 member states that went through the certification process and were awarded the code. The code has been endorsed for all banks and financial institutions working with EU funding. Social finance does not totally overlap with social economy, but it is closely connected to it. The topic has been quite visible at EU level in recent years. The Action Plan for Social Economy, which was adopted in December 2021, and I know that most of you are very well aware with it, gives a lot of detail about how the implementation goes on, and today you have a session with Brigitte Ferry-Bruno to give you more information about how far we have reached with the implementation of the action plan and what is still ahead of us. Among many others, let me also underline that the action plan led us to set up the Social Economy Gateway, which is an online platform that provides all of you with the information that you always wanted to know and what you wanted to know about social economy but did not dare to ask. You will find information on EU policies and funding programs as well as relevant guidance and best practices. The action plan also led the Commission to reflect on its rules, for instance, in the field of state aid, control applied to social economy, where an interesting study was conducted and released last April. Many other actions are ongoing, but the action plan is only one part of the picture. I would say this is mainly the Commission part of it, but what about Member States and all national authorities? We can say that many national authorities work actively to promote social economy, but others are less advanced, and we are quite aware that different backgrounds and traditions apply in many areas. In order to have a common roadmap, Member States have adopted almost 1 year ago, in November 2023, a Council recommendation on developing social economy framework conditions. Member States have still a bit more than 1 year to adopt strategies for the social economy or update if they have existing strategies already. And here I would like to underline the word leadership in the title of today's conference. Our ambition is to take leadership and guide our economies to common good and sustainability. The social economy embodies the economy of tomorrow, one that is socially cohesive, economically viable, environmentally sustainable, and digitally advanced. The other word in the title of today's conference is diversity. Microfinance institutions do face diversity every day. Needs differ from one person to another, from one group to another. We know that specific target groups face specific barriers, so women, young people, migrants, people with disabilities have their needs and they have to be helped. Events like this one today are crucial to exchange views and experiences on how to deal with this diversity and promote an inclusive approach. Let me finally thank again the European Microfinance Center for organizing this conference today and tomorrow. And I hope we are now connecting successfully stakeholders at the EU, national and local levels, and encourage more dialogue and cooperation. And I wish everyone a very successful discussion and exchange in the course of the 2 days. Thank you very much.
Ms. Sukova, thank you so much for your remarks. It's great to see the evolution, expansion, diversity of EU programs. We are looking forward also to this, to the next years of cooperation aiming at addressing the needs of vulnerable people. So we are really happy to see both microfinance and social economy are at the heart of European Commission. So we are really looking forward to today's discussions to hear updates from European Commission representatives. Indeed, European Commission obviously plays a crucial role in our sector development. As Ms. Sukova said, we will hear quite some updates on Commission work. At 10 a.m. we will dive into realization of Social Economy Action Plan and its impact on microfinance. At 11 a.m. we will look at EU instruments and programs to support microfinance and social finance providers. Something that Ms. Sukova mentioned already is the Code of Good Conduct. This is the underlying tool of the cooperation between financial providers and the European Commission. The code defines a unique set of standards and is a prerequisite in accessing financial instruments funded by the EU. MFC is a member of the steering committee of the code. We promote its application and good practices that result from applying the code. Since the introduction of the code, as it was mentioned already, many EU microfinance institutions have taken part in the assessment and certification process. And today we would like to acknowledge those MFIs that have been certified or renewed their awards since November last year. They are included in the alphabetical order of countries. Marica Invest and Microfund from Bulgaria, Hypoteklan from Estonia, Adi from France, Artigian Credito from Italy, Flex Idea from Latvia, PINB from Lithuania, BCR Social Finance, Char Europa, and Micro Capital from Romania. Congratulations to all our Ds. Back to the conference agenda. It is built around 3 themes: social economy, clients diversity, and megatrends. You can choose from a number of sessions with practitioners, investors, key stakeholders, and experts. If you have any issues with connecting to sessions, visit our help desk under the link provided in the final reminder email about this conference. You can also access the help desk directly from the Zoom platform. As we have a few minutes before the start of the next sessions, I encourage you to grab your coffee and get ready for the first one and enjoy the event.